today, yes, I have someone in the studio who will break that down. It's very truly special. It's an investment product which is designed for the most important people in your life, your kids. You know how it is when you want to leave your legacy. You know, you want to leave your legacy for your kids, especially when it comes to, economy this day. I did mention I have someone in the studio, Adebayo Realwan, who is a representative from Assetium. Hello, Adebayo. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me today. I would say I'm so glad to be here to actually, talk about this innovative product.
I can't wait.
That we have here.
I mean, when it comes to money and your kids, I can't wait to tell me about this product. But just like as we get right into it, I understand parents always have an investment plan for their kids. They want to grow their wealth and things like that. So what exactly is this Assetium Kiddies Portfolio all about?
Okay, so as you mentioned earlier, parents always have a plan for the kids. And majorly, we looked at it from the point that we wanted something that is actually not common,
right,
but also still in line with every parent's dream. Mm-hmm. Every parent wants their child to actually be financially safe, financially free, have the money, to walk the walk and to talk the talk.
Exactly.
So, majorly, we came up with the Assetium Kiddies Portfolio to speak in line with that. So, the Assetium Kiddies Portfolio is a low-term risk investment, portfolio, okay, in which deals in, because of the portfolio is actually backed on commodities. So it's a form of alternate finance or alternate investment. Mm-hmm. So we didn't want to go through the traditional one that everyone knows, the likes of the stock market, the likes of the regular mutual funds or money market funds. Right. So we said, okay, let's do it a bit different and also still retain the same profitability that every other investment would definitely give.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you say there's so many important elements you mentioned there, components, particularly when you say it's low risk, and I've seen you've explained that it also emphasizes on saving, investing, and things like that. But if as a parent, as a new parent, what would you say would lead to the solid financial success with this portfolio, like the importance of this portfolio that you've created in Assetium? How would you say is the most important element for parents to do for their kids?
Okay, so the major thing that I would say is the selling point is actually what we call compound growth. So compound growth, all of us all understand the term of simple interest and compound interest in a way. Mm-hmm. So compound growth is you putting in a certain money and ensuring that money you put in doubles, because more or less is not just for the short term. Right. We're talking about a portfolio that you are investing for your kids or for your wards, and you're looking at the long term for it. It could be towards the likes of education. It could be towards the likes of, nowadays everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, yeah? So definitely it could be towards the fact that, okay, you want to have that money to give, your child to start up their first business. Right. So rather than you having to say, okay, the child needs to go start seeking for funds and the likes, then from there they can, get that money to have that head start in terms of your peers. Okay,
let's break it down. Okay. Right, well, I want to get right into it now. So, what is the actual step to get started with Assetium Kiddies Portfolio? Okay, I want to start now. I want to help, save money up for my kids. I want to empower them. I want them to be young investors. I want to build long-term wealth. I mean, these are some of the elements of how do I get started?
Okay, to get started is actually simple. The first thing you need to do, more or less, is to open an account with us.
Right,
yes.
Right.
So, and to actually open an account, we have, the techie savvy parents. Mm-hmm. We have those that still believe in the traditional way. So, for the techie savvy, parents, would actually want them to visit our website. They could visit our website, which is www.assetium.com.
Okay.
Or they can actually reach out to us, be it maybe via WhatsApp or via our social media handles. So for WhatsApp, we have our dedicated line, which is our customer service line, or they could even send us a mail, which is at customerexperience@assetium.com.
Right.
Yes.
You guys don't have an app? That's the next level.
No, definitely. The app is one thing that we all know that everybody wants to see their investment.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know what's
to
going
just
on
log in.
regarding their investment.
Top it. I mean, that's the new next level techie thing to do now.
Sure. So the thing there is, as of 1st of December, we're actually launching our website.
Oh, fantastic.
So let me give you a bit of spoiler alert. So we are launching our website, and our website definitely is going to, come with that vibe, give that user friendliness, allow people, more or less, or investors interact easily with us.
Absolutely.
So should they have questions, they can actually, just drop us a message, or they could even chat to the AI chatbot from there, and they'll be able to get responses.
Fantastic. Yes. You know what? I'm also very key on financial literacy, not just for adults now. Sure. And I see that this portfolio for kids, but I'm very excited to see that it focuses on financial literacy also for kids. But can you explain that a little further? Like, if kids get on board, do they understand money management? Would they be involved? Can this portfolio help them understand money better?
Sure. So the first thing is one of the major selling points, or I can say one of the benefits that this portfolio has, is the Assetium ACML Kiddies Club.
Right.
So once you actually subscribe or you open an account for your child, they fall in line with our club. And once they're in the club, majority of people only teach their child more or less what we call savings. Not a lot of people talk about investing. Not a lot of people talk about proper money management.
Exactly.
And these are the things that more or less, on a long run, shows in the child's life. So there are some kids, you give them 1,000 naira and they are ready to buy ice cream with it, and that's all. And there are some, you give them 1,000 naira, they probably will buy ice cream with 500, and they'll keep 500.
Exactly.
So that difference alone is showing that child is a bit literate regarding money management. So one thing that the club majorly does is going to actually teach the basic principles of savings, investing, teaching the right way to actually even budget your money.
Exactly.
So by the time you're actually at that older age, yes, there will be a lot of parties, the O1 bears and all, yeah. So you wouldn't want to just overshoot your budget, especially when you're used to it. It's something that is already imbibed in your lifestyle.
Right.
So you won't want to go above it.
I mean, the kids today obviously are lucky with the age of digital invention when it comes to money. I mean, back in the day, we didn't really understand the concept or have a healthy relationship with money, and it's good that you focus that this portfolio helps kids, to understand and have a healthy relationship with money right from a very tender and young age.
Yes.
So it's good to hear about that club, and it's very traditional. It's on live. It's not online. It's physical.
No, actually, there's actually going to be online sections, and there are also going to be physical sections. So one thing that we're also looking at is there will definitely be maybe be it annually or even quarterly, where kids from, different angles of the world get to meet, they get to interact, and, from there, go better in terms of money.
All right. I'm happy to hear that. I mean, lucky them. All right. If you just tuned in, welcome once again. And I'm talking with Adebayo Real One, who is a representative from Assetium. And yes, it's got something very exciting called the Assetium Kiddies Portfolio. Essentially, it's an investment product, that you as a parent might want to leave for your kids, where you can save for them, you can teach them, they can understand money and management. Now, let's go a little deeper into this as we slowly wrap up. Some of the features we can see from this Kiddies portfolio. What stands out compared to the others? Why should one go to the Assetium Kiddies portfolio?
Okay, so one of the features I could say stand out is, first of all, what we try to do at Assetium is we actually provide tailored, personalized investment goals. So let's say, for example, I could say maybe now the wave is a bit down regarding the Japa, the Japarians and whatnot, yeah? Mm-hmm. So a lot of parents still want that good life for their child, better education. So let's say, for example, you're looking at sending your child abroad. So definitely would work up a plan that is actually going to be targeted to that amount. You don't need to go start saying, okay, I'm looking for proof of funds. I'm trying to look for a way to raise certain capital so my child could go abroad to school. With that alone, you doing it, be it on a monthly, quarterly, or even annual basis, you can actually meet up with that particular target and go. And one of the things, again, that it actually sells is the fact that it is not just giving you a rigid interest on it. So this is something that is not that we are telling you, okay, when you come and you're doing an investment with us, this is the rate and that's all.
What's the least amount I can start?
The least amount you can start with is 50,000.
Right.
As low as 50,000.
Okay.
And the advantage again that is also there is we understand that they are on for some circumstances. We don't just want it that, okay, because of your investing, there's no way you can actually still have access. You can still have access to the money. However, because of we know the goal that you're looking at, we are saying, okay, there's a cap on the amount or there's a limit to the amount that you can actually take out. And that's even on an annual basis.
So that means one can do this, invest monthly, quarterly, or even, annually.
You can even choose to do it weekly. Depends on you.
Right. Which is why I asked if that app, if we had one, we should look into that quickly. Something you could just log in and this.
Yeah, just make the payments online.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds very exciting. And you say it's for all types of parents as well.
Yes.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, just as we slowly wrap up today on the show, once again, just let us know how we can sign up with Assetium Kiddies Portfolio.
Okay, so one of the ways that you can sign up is going to be by visiting our website, which is at www.assetium, that's ASSETIUM.com. Or you visit our social media handles, be it on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. We are everywhere. You could even drop by our office, which is at 29 Knock Church Crescent. That's at Woolsey Zone 1, Abuja. Or you could even reach out to us on WhatsApp.
What's that
directly.
Number?
Okay.
0701
Yes.
48555. So I'll take that again. 0701 485 5558. 0701 485 5558. I think that makes it even easier for people to make all of the necessary.
Yes. You could even call the number. So it's not just even only for WhatsApp. Should it be that you have, inquiries?
And you mentioned that your address is where again?
It's at 29 Knock Crescent.
Okay.
Which is on 1 Abuja.
All right. Well, you've heard Adebayo clearly. I mean, if you're very, very interested in the Assetium Kiddies Portfolio, you know what to do. You have the number to call them. You have also the website where you can go there and get all of the necessary details, particularly when it comes to investing in your child's future. We know what we're talking about. I mean, like I said, these things they didn't teach us in school. These are sort of things that we get to know, particularly when it comes to money and how we can invest. So it's been a pleasure talking to you, Adebayo. And I myself will look into, that again. You could call out the number one more time.
Okay, so I would say more or less this is a season of giving, yeah?
Oh, you've got something to give?
This is a season of giving.
Please go ahead and do that.
It is a season of giving.
It is a season of giving.
A lot of parents are always thinking, okay, what's the best gift I can give a child? Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing we can tell you right now is that the Assetium Kiddies Portfolio is actually the best gift you can give your child. The reason why is because you can buy a child, let's just say maybe a sports car or a Barbie doll now. By next year, what is going to be the value of that Barbie doll and the sports car? At the end of the day, the major thing that gives that value is us having a good return on investment that can actually lead to our child financial security.
Absolutely. Very well said. Once again, thank you, Adebayo, from Assetium.